Yo, what's up, YouTube?
Downtown Minneapolis, we welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington
Today I'm playing Madden.
and the Minnesota Vikings.
The Minnesota Vikings versus the Washington Commanders.
Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are
Let's go
from Minneapolis. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A give to Gibson running right. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Wentz going to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44, Wentz. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Gibson. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Yes. Guess what?
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Cousins.
Give me that! Give me that!
The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 92 yards. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Good.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD. Oh, into a
Give me that, pick six.
And intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
14-0.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On first down, right back to Gibson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing now is Wentz. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Wentz now. Dotson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half. Into a double team. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing is Cousins. And incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because there's some play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz being chased out left. That's going to be caught downfield. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Yes.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, Justin.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Chase Young. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Could have hit
He's trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. The
Touchdown!
Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
You trash.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead.
You
Don't
trash. Take it.
3 points. Take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering.
Come here.
Keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
36 yards.
Give him 4 yards there. And that'll make
Third
it 3rd
down.
down. In search of 4
Third
yards
down.
here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
4th down.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come
Listen,
up
let's
1st
go
and 10.
Vikings.
Cousins now.
That's
Looking for
it.
Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that up about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Wait, how y'all do that? That's cheating.
Switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with
Hold
more
down.
after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it is incomplete.
And that's another play
First
that's
down.
painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on third up, incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Defense.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example.
Let's go,
They're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over
Let's go,
you're
offense.
shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him.
Let's
giving him a
go,
little dap.
offense.
Big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Yeah,
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
On second down, it's Cook again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do a back-to-back play that you go through as a defense for these situations when you have to get the ball back? Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking up the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands.
Yeah.
Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Wentz. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Wentz now on 1st down. And almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it goes incomplete.
At this point in the game, they got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Wentz to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Ah!
And it works down inside the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Wentz now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Now Wentz. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jonathan Bullard in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They can't convert, and they turn it.
You can't catch. You drop it. You can't catch.
And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The
Minnesota
offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Cook.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for his 2nd straight play. So time to start going in the other direction. As they come up now 3rd and long.
Are you serious?
Fourth down, Cousins. And it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. This is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again.
Get off me!
The 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Get off me!
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Cook, run upfield.
First down, here's the run with
Go.
Cook. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final out. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take it.
Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Joseph on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this
No, it could have been picked.
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away.
Try that again.
But get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Wentz to throw. And this this one is
pick it up, bro.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now one final throw is incomplete. And
Stop, can't catch. And you dropped it. And you dropped it. And you dropped it.
Victory. And it was their defense
and you dropped
the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown.
You suck.
And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me.
Yeah, we won.
They got it done though. When you take care of every
23-7
game,